So hi, the time is 7:23. I'm done with my work for the day. Created content, did research on content. I just shot a video right now telling people why they need to be focused on themselves. And I really felt it was like a freestyle kind of video because today I went for a walk. I've gone for 3 walks today. I went for 3 walks today. Yeah, and then I just had a lot of ideas flowing through my head. So I just figured that I'm gonna talk about telling people to focus on themselves. Now, I'm still in the mood of expressing my point in that video, but please bear with me. So right now I'm on the gym break, intentional gym break, a forceful gym break. And one thing that I do to have this break is, yes, we try to build habits, but sometimes if we get to realize that our body is controlling us in the sense that when it's time to go to the gym, your body begins to feel a little bit restless. When my body begins to feel a little bit restless, when I am currently not about to go to the gym, whether I'm still working or rather I'm maybe studying and my brain is flashing gym, gym, gym in my head. But I know deep down that I don't want to go to that. Maybe I have this work is super important. Maybe there's a deadline, but so ask myself, am I controlling my body or is my body controlling me? So that's why I take up some kind of spontaneous break. And I feel like that's the key to having proper self improvement. Yes, we keep talking about how we should build good habits, but sometimes those habits that we quote unquote we build for the sake of discipline can be a serious problem over time. So just switching my I think that's true. So today I'm already on 12,000 steps. I'm going for another walk again. Because trust me, I'm beginning to enjoy this idea of walking without any device. I leave my phone at the office, I go for the walk. I get to think about ideas to implement, content ideas. The irony is that I kind of wish I could just pick up my camera, or rather, I kind of feel like I should just pick up my what's it my camera and just record when I'm working. But because I have no gadgets, I don't get I don't but I have ideas float to me, but I don't get to record them. So regardless, today I finally paid for my Twitter blue check mark. Well, $8 thereabouts. It's $8. And man, I am pretty certain that I now see the urge to want to create every day. Hopefully, maybe to focus on creating video, mm, a lot of videos. And I told my video editor that we're going to be focusing on chopping all of my long form videos into short forms. So for now, I will not. I'll just gather my short form ideas, batch them together, and shoot them. I have about 20 to shoot this week. Because like I said, I like this. I'm almost getting into this zone of just creating for the sake of expressing myself. Like the same way I used to go to the gym and spend 2 or 3 hours, and now I spend 1 hour and I'm excellent. My body is actually better than what it used to be. By the way, the secret is actually hybrid workout. That's the secret to that's the secret to the body actually. Hybrid workout. Maybe the secret to my content might be hybrid content too, where I write and I also create videos. I do everything. So it seems I'm reacting to something right now. Yeah, and today while I was kind of realized that you see one thing about having a to-do list is you shouldn't jam too much on your to-do list because you might actually not get a lot of things done. However, what I discovered was while I was taking off things on my to-do list, I just remember that I had something important. Our first client from one of the sales rep was supposed to be on budget today, and some things were not set in place. There were a lot of bugs. So I still use that opportunity to fix a good amount of bugs. And I'm slowly beginning to like this idea of build and distribute. Not just build. We build and we ship. We ship fast. And it's a Steve Jobs mentality where you don't, because you just push your product out there and let's see how people interact with it. And it leads me to this point. It's a concept of building a startup that says, do things that do not scale. Super important, super important. You have to do things that do not scale. However, when we discover that, we have to clear this now that I'm actually onboarding. One is a more technical onboarding. I discovered that there's a particular feature, the IVR feature. They deeply want it, but they do not know how to go about it. So the question now is, at the point of registration, we have two options. It is either we ask them about their business and then try to set up the IVR based on what they write, or we're going to use our imagination to set up the IVR system for them. For example, I told the telecoms guy about the IVR system, and he says, oh, I should give him a script. I asked him, what should your script be? What's your menu? He was like, he doesn't know. But when I offered him a script, he really loved it. And then it made sense that, sorry, and same with the second person. Second person is like a religious person, quote unquote pastor. And he was like, he wants to have that IVR where when he has press 1, the person goes to maybe speak to the pastor, press 2 for counseling, press 3 for, you should press 3 for, press 3 for special prayers, press 4 to speak to an agent. And then it dawned on me that they deeply desire that feature, but asking them to give you the list is stressing their imagination. So why don't we relieve that stress? Write the script. Have ideas of maybe their top 3 to top 4 operations. Put in your script and then ask them if they can approve the script. That just felt interesting. So that'll be my first task for tomorrow for the work day. Send it to them, let them listen to it, because some of them really love that idea. And while I was working today while I was taking a walk today, I bought into this idea of, I heavily bought into this idea of, hold on, I heavily bought into this idea of having happy customers. Because our competitor, I saw a person on competitor where he has about 3,000 customers. I strongly believe those figures, but I believe those figures are a little bit misleading. But I don't want to make you feel like I'm bad-mouthing my competitor. No, there's no point in that. However, I discovered that if we should aim to have 200 happy customers who are so happy they get to refer us, we need to have 200 raving customers, not 200 customers. See, that's something about life. It's pretty obvious that you get what you aim at. So it's best you aim for what it is that you feel will impact you. So the aim is to get happy customers. So I'm thinking the only way we can get it is they buy from us, not because of, so we shouldn't see the money as a financial transaction. We should see it more like a dance where, yeah, you will pay us, but we're going to do so well for you. For example, we've not figured that out yet, but that's the point about life. It's a journey. And I firmly believe that if we if we are if you are heavily obsessed about that idea, if we are heavily obsessed about the concept of getting happy customers, then it will just make perfect sense that we'll get there. Mind you, we are aiming to becoming a global company. I don't know, today just felt like everything is moving fast, like faster than expected. Faster. Then the other sales rep, I think she got some LinkedIn engagement, and then she was about to draft a script, like sorry, a message to, because somebody responded to her. She gave pleasantries. I told her that you people miss the point about sales. The point about sales is not to introduce your product, but to see if you solve a problem. And I feel like I'm going to make a video on people should stop thinking shallow. So, for example, somebody wants to make money, but he sees a problem in society. He solves the problem. He sells the solution, and then he gets paid. He makes money. But in reverse, this is what people look at. Oh, because they think shallow, they look at, oh, for him to get this money, he had to sell something. Okay, let's go and sell something. So you already pick up what's already working and then try to sell it. Yeah, that will just give you money. But this other person is doing it for something deeper. So that means is that when he's going to sell in a way of, you know what, let me build rapport and see if you have this problem. Because like I told her, your first goal is not to come as a salesperson. Your sales goal is to feel like there's rapport. And she clicked it. You know what? I was like, your first goal is not to sell. You really just use that as a way of introducing yourself. That is when you're doing a LinkedIn invites, special invite, or is it invite with a note? So, however, when you walk into sales with the mindset of building rapport and solving a problem, it becomes different. So, this is what she did. She went to the person's LinkedIn page, the business page, and discovered that for some time now, some people have been impersonating the company for a while. And what she just did was she investigated, found the person's real information, and put the person's information saying that people should not get scammed by this person. Now, the sales rep picked that point and used it as a way of, oh wow, congrats, I think that was very smart of you and how you handled the situation. Now, that is stroking. Because you will know that you are stroking their ego. No, they won't know, but that's the point about the ego. You're trying to build rapport. And the irony is that that is literally what we are trying to help them stop and solve. Because a lot of businesses have this what's the name? This identity theft problem where people just go slap their logo. I mean, it happens everywhere on social media because sometimes I comment on somebody's post, then somebody goes to change their accounts to look like the celebrity who is selling a course or a mastermind and is asking me if I'm interested. I'm like, hey, calm down. Your username has a wrong spelling. The number is off ball. When you're with T'Challa, when you get one of our numbers, you get to walk different. You get to talk different because that number is authentic. It's a business number. It's a smart number. So it's that perception we're trying to create. But regardless, it's to look at the problem first, not looking at what you have to sell. That is a lesson that I taught her today. And then she was super happy because, as I said, she nailed it. So the first salesperson nailed it. Second person is nailing it. We're having somebody come in. We have two people I'm currently trying to onboard, and I'm fixing bugs as I'm trying to onboard them. At the same time, okay, I had to draft a contract today for consultancy services. I drafted it legitly, clauses, and the guy was completely blasted with the way the consulting service contracts was so smooth. It did not look shallow, it looked witty, but still neatly arranged. That's by the way. Yeah, so I'm really in the mood to like create content, but it seems like it's 7:40. at the same time, I have some little work to get on. So mind you, I'm still compressing files. I have not uploaded a video for tomorrow. My bad. I have not uploaded a video for tomorrow. I'm just checking out what my laptop is saying. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for showing up today. Please do have a nice day. Talk to you soon, and bye for now.